Okay, so having trouble with chord fingerings and remembering them. The basic is practice. You're probably pretty early on in your journey, and you're having issues, and they seem like they're legitimate issues where in fact they're just the same thing that everyone might go through. And chords are hard. Finger is hard. You know, the longer you do it, the easier it gets. This is easy for me. I don't have to think about it. But you know, for someone who's new, this is a totally different experience. So the best thing to do is just go from not playing the chord to playing the chord. And if you know more than one chord, make sure you can switch back and forth. And find the most efficient way to do that. Efficiency is king. If you're going to be one thing, it might as well be efficient. So, like, you know, I could play this chord like this, and then like this for the next one. Well, that's not very efficient because then I have to move all my hands and fingers around. Where if I went like this to like that, well, that's a lot less movement. There's a lot more economy of movement there. So that's one thing that can help. Make sure you're using the same fingering every time. You know, don't go from something like this to this each time. Make sure you're using a good proper fingering. Now that's debatable. There's lots of ways to do these chords, but like I think we all agree this is probably the easiest way to do like the G chord, for instance. But even if you choose to do it this way, you know, just make it consistent every time so that your muscle memory forms. Music is cool and exciting, but it's also really, really boring, especially learning it. And sometimes you just have to sit on the couch and go like this for 8 hours